Hey guys, today we are going to learn a new crochet stitch. So this tutorial is going to be for the half double crochet stitch. We've already done the single crochet, we've already done the double crochet, and we've done a couple of variations on each of those. Now we're going to do another stitch altogether. This is the half double crochet. So to begin, you will need some yarn. I'm using number 4 weight cotton crafter yarn, and I am also using a 4mm crochet hook. I'm using an aluminum one today. I do really prefer the aluminum, as I say in pretty much every video. I just like how it feels. So we're going to start like we always do with a slip knot. So we're going to make our cross, tie that knot nice and tight, and then adjust that loop to the size of your hook. And we're going to start with 30 chain stitches. A chain stitch is when you wrap around the hook and pull that loop through the previous loop. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and 30. So we are doing it 30 stitches today. And the next step is going to be kind of halfway between a double and a single crochet. That's why it's called a half double crochet. I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit for this part because it's nice to get a really clear look at what's going on. So first things first, we are going to skip that first chain, that guy right there. We're not going to be working in that one. We're going to be working in that second chain right there. So first thing, wrap around the hook with your yarn, insert into that loop, wrap around and pull through. Now you see you've got 3 loops on the hook. With a double crochet, you would wrap around and pull through 2 of the two of the loops, wrap around again and pull through the other 2. But with a half double, you wrap around and just pull through all 3. That's it. So wrap around, insert into the chain, wrap around, pull through. Now you've got 3 on your hook, wrap around, pull through all 3. Wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. So this is kind of like a single crochet and a double crochet. I'm going to just do a single crochet so you can see what I mean. So with a single crochet, you would just insert, don't wrap around first, then you would wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. With a double, you would wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. This is kind of a hybrid, which is again why it's called a half double crochet, because you wrap around like the double crochet, but then the rest of the stitch you treat like a single crochet. You wrap around, pull through, and then you wrap around, pull through all 3. So we're wrapping around, insert into the loop, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, insert into the loop, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through all 3, just like that. It's a really easy stitch. It's a really dense stitch. This one's another really good one for those necessarily thick items. So if it's in cotton, like I'm using right now, it would be great for washcloths are really great in this stitch. I think I've already said the same 5 items in every video. I said this would be great for a picnic blanket. It would be great for like a beach towel, like something for laying on. I wouldn't usually for drying yourself because this stuff takes forever to dry. But something that would be kept mostly dry, but it's dense. You could use this if you used a little bit of a thicker yarn or maybe 2 pieces of this cotton. You could use it as like a rug. That's how dense this stitch is. It's really nice. Works really well for a lot of different projects. Half double crochet. So insert into the loop, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through all 3 loops that are on the hook. Wrap around, insert into that loop, wrap around the hook again, pull it through that loop, wrap around again, pull it through all 3 loops that are on your hook. See that little caterpillar is what I call that thing. The first row of stitches is the little caterpillar. So wrap around, insert into your loop, wrap around again, pull through that loop, wrap around again, and pull through all 3 loops. Wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. Now let me just adjust my focus just just a little. There we go. And again, wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, whoops, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. So you can see when I'm having difficulty inserting the hook into a loop because it's too tight, I just use my pointer finger on my hook hand to sort of guide the loop over the hook. Just, oops, and then I screwed up on the stitch by trying to explain it too well. Yeah, I use my finger to guide it on, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. I find that I'm using my pointer finger a lot when I'm doing this stitch just because it holds everything where I want it to stay. Wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. Oops. Lost my loop there. There you are. Pull through. And then wrap around. We're coming right up to the end now. Wrap around, pull through. Last stitch on that first row. Wrap around, insert into the loop, wrap around again, pull through, wrap around again, pull through all 3 loops. Now we're at the end. With a half double crochet, you're only going to need to chain 1 at the end of each row. You don't need to chain 2 because it's not a full double crochet. The next step, you kind of can choose what you want to do here. You can choose your own adventure. For the traditional or typical half double crochet, you would be inserting into these guys just through that top of the loop. But you could also insert into this big loop in the bottom. It depends on how tight you want your project to be. If you go into this big loop in the bottom, you're going to end up with a tighter project. So it would be better for something like if you were making a rug, that would be a really good option. So wrap around. I'm just going to do the regular one though because this is just a sampler and this is the most typical way to do the half double crochet, so that's the way I'm going to show you. In through the top of that loop. So you can see if you stretch out your work, you can see your 2 options of where to put your hook. You can put it into this big hole or that little hole. It doesn't matter, just be consistent. So if you pick the top hole, great. That's what I'm doing right now. If you pick the bottom hole, super. It doesn't matter, just only use one of them at a time basically because it's going to look all wonky if you accidentally switch between the 2 things. So again, for this stitch, wrap around your hook, insert into wherever you're inserting, wrap around and pull through. Now you've got 3, wrap around and pull through. So I'm just going to zoom to the end of this row here, and then I will pick back up at the end to talk through how to get around a new row again. Okay, so now we are at the end of our row. 1 more stitch left to go, so wrap around. The end stitches can be a little tight just because they are only made up of that 1 chain this time. So don't worry if you have a little bit of difficulty getting into that first one. You will find your groove. All right, then we chain 1 when we get to the end, and then we turn over the work. And now it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Wrap around. Oh, sorry, we're not doing that stitch. See, I just started putting it into the big one because I was talking about it before. Okay, so wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap, and insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. It's like a little song for remembering what to do there. All right, so I'm just going to do a couple more rows here, and then I will jump back to you to show you how I finish up this guy. So I will be right back, and this project will be a little bit bigger. All right, we are back a couple rows later. Just a few more stitches here. So wrap around, insert into that top part, pull through, wrap around, pull through all 3, wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through all 3, wrap around, insert, wrap around, pull through all 3, wrap around, and then this last stitch is always the hardest one for me. I always make them too tight, the chain stitch, so I just struggle a little trying to get that guy where he's supposed to be. All right, there's the first loop. Oh, I almost had it that time. There we go. Okay, wrap around, pull through, and then wrap around, pull through all three. Then get your scissors, wrap around one more time, pull through the whole bit, pull that nice and tight, and there she is. Here is the final project, the final look of a half double crochet stitch. It is a very nice little stitch. So I am going to show you a comparison between the half double crochet and the double crochet. So here's the half double. You can see how tight that one is. And here is the double crochet. Let me just zoom out so that you can see both of them in the frame together. There we go. Okay, so the half double, you can see it's a lot tighter than the double crochet. And it's a lot denser too, because you're getting the amount of yarn in the double crochet, but you're doing it with less space in between each stitch, I want to say. So you can see the double crochet, you've got all these holes. The half double, they don't show up the same way. I'm going to just show you one more comparison so you can see kind of what they come from. Sorry, it's in a different yarn. It's from a previous tutorial. That's a single crochet. So this is a single, this is a half double, and that's a double. So you can see that they get progressively looser with each iteration there. So double crochet is your widest, loosest stitch, half double is a little more dense, a little more tight, and single crochet is going to give you something really tight and really dense. So zoom you back in here on that half double crochet sampler we made there. So hold on, let me get the focus there. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Give me a like, thumbs up, that sort of thing. Subscribe if you're interested in getting more tutorials for crochet, because I do put out new tutorials every Tuesday and every Thursday, except for the month of January and February. It seems as though I'm putting them out every day right now. So check back frequently because I've got them coming out all the time. But yeah, check back Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, because we always have new ones. It's just me, just Laura. Here I am. But yes, do subscribe, do comment, let me know what you'd like to see next, or what stitch you might like to learn, or if there's a project you want to know how to do. I am always happy to do new things. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!